What's poppin', peeps? Your boy T-Money up in the heezy. Hope everybody's doing spadoinkle today. Happy Wednesday. So, yeah, it's another day, another collection update. So, let's get right into this. First up, I actually got this in the mail yesterday, and I watched it last night. Circus Kane. I think it's the director of this movie is Christopher Douglas Olin Ray, which leads me to believe that he is Fred Olin Ray's son, maybe? I don't think there's too many Olin Rays in the film industry, but I could be wrong. I didn't actually research it, though, but I think this guy also directed two or three Headed Shark Attack as well, another cheesy flick, but, you know, this movie was okay. I didn't mind it at all. It's kind of like this dude, Balthazar. He's your typical Vincent Price in House on Haunted Hill style. He pays all these people to come and spend a night in this haunted attraction, and then shit goes off the hook, or I mean AWOL. It's pretty good though. Some of the special makeup effects I enjoyed. Gore effects are pretty decent as well. But yeah, I mean, for your very run-of-the-mill style story, it was enjoyable. So yeah, that's Circus Kane from Uncorked Entertainment. I think it was released in the fall of 2016, so it's been around for a little while, but I'd never heard of it. There's a YouTuber by the name of, I think, Horror Show Entertainment, who I watch occasionally, and he does a lot of unboxings like myself, and he had picked this one up, so that was where I actually first heard of the film. So Circus Kane, and the horror movie of the fall, says Dread Central.
It's also on Amazon Prime Video.
That movie? It's also available on Amazon Prime Video, I am told. So I actually enjoyed it, though. I didn't mind it for what it was. All right, so let's get into. We got a package from Amazon Germany, and I have a package from Diabolic DVD. Let's get into the Diabolic DVD first. By the way, shout out to Seth at Celluloid Terror for buying that lot of DVDs off me. I posted that last night, and he contacted me about 5 minutes after and said he was interested in it. He could flip them or trade them or whatever and make something himself. So I just needed to get them off, so I appreciate you taking them off my hands. And I packed your order up today at work, but I didn't have a chance to get it out, so it'll go tomorrow. Your order. Your movies. So yeah, I'll send you the tracking number tomorrow when I get that. So thanks for taking that off my hands. Alright, here we go. Diabolic DVD. Come on, you son of a bitch. And in this particular lot, we have 4 Blu-rays. First up, we have, really stoked for this. So, this is a film by director Eric Stans, or Stanse. He did a film that I really like a lot by the name of Savage Harvest. I believe it was Eric Stans. He didn't do, yeah, it was definitely Savage Harvest. And I really like that movie quite a bit. So I wanted to give this a shot. I was talking to Jesse at Diabolic. He said he heard it was good. He hadn't actually seen it. Then I read some reviews, and somebody in particular that I really value their opinion raved about it as well. So I'll read you guys the synopsis on this one. It says, it's an indie film, of course. When a medical experiment turns into a blood-soaked nightmare, the only surviving subject flees for her life, painfully missing her most precious memories of childhood, pummeled by horrific hallucinations, and pursued by those who stand to profit from her damaged brain. Amber Sheridan embarks on a cross-country road trip to track down a mysterious stranger, the one man who has the ability to end Amber's madness and restore the memories that have been stolen from her. So, sounds good to me. Says, packed with unsettling hallucinatory imagery in memory of, sorry, that's the name of the film, is absolutely stunning. So again, I really do enjoy Savage Harvest. It's the only movie from the director that I've seen. I know he did one called Scrapbook, I think. Never seen that before. Oh, you know who? It was Mr. Parka. In his weekly review, he talked about this, and I think he really enjoyed it. So stoked for that one. In memory of, by indie filmmaker Eric Stans. And this movie is from Well, it says 2018, so I guess this is, yeah, it's one of his newer films. And it is a 2-disc release. You've got disc 1, the feature film, disc 2, behind the scenes, and a documentary. So, stoked to check that one out. Alright, next up we have a new release from Code Red, number 168. We have, oh god, there's tons of nudity on the back of this. Erotic Nights of the Living Dead, a film by Joe D'Amato, the great Joe D'Amato. Love me some Joe D'Amato. Beyond the Darkness, Anthropophagus, those are two of my favorite films. I like them a lot. I don't know about my favorites. But this stars the great George Eastman. He's in a lot of great stuff. A hotel developer purchases a cursed tropical island where he plans to erect, no pun intended, a luxury resort. Not funny. Arriving on the godforsaken island, he finds opposition in the worm-infested, flesh-eating, walking corpses as they begin to rise from their graves. Exotic Laura Gemser plays a sexy and mysterious apparition who warns of grave danger. Also starring cult icon George Eastman and the one and only Mark Shannon from Porno Holocaust. Among the rarest of all zombie cannibal sex films, this is Joe D'Amato's masterwork, chock full of gore effects, steamy and graphic eroticism, and apocalyptic cannibal zombie flesh feast you won't soon forget. So, wow, sounds very obscure, and like I said, I love me some Joe D'Amato. So yeah, really cool. This one actually I heard was coming out like a week ago from Code Red, and then I figured it was probably, because sometimes when they announce releases, it takes like months and years even for them to finally come out, but this one came out a week later, so can't show you guys the back because it's like they're like full frontal nudity, titties in Bushwick, so can't show you that. But this film is from, of course, Code Red not ever being good about putting the year on the back of things. Probably the 70s though, I guess 70s or 80s. So really stoked for that one, and now I'm really excited for, well, wait. This one, I've never even seen this one before. Alien Predators. Dennis Christopher, Martin Hewitt, and Lynn Holly Johnson star in this movie from 1985. Sci-fi horror film. When NASA's Skylab fell to Earth, the threat was over. But 5 years later, the horror is just beginning. 3 American teens on a European holiday are about to experience their worst nightmare. They are trapped in a quaint Spanish town infested with a parasitic alien virus that drives the local townspeople insane and turns them into horrible mutants. The 3 teens must run for their lives, but is there really anywhere to hide? This chilling sci-fi film stars Dennis Christopher, blah blah blah, Lynn Holly. So yeah, sounds great. Sounded right up my alley. Yeah, kind of like a zombie sci-fi zombie flick with mutated people, mutated townsfolk. Sounds awesome. From the year 1985. I'm surprised I actually never, I'm not familiar with this film at all. Some cool interior artwork there, no reversible, but kind of a lame cover if you ask me, but whatever. Can't win them all. And last but not least, I'm absolutely thrilled to say that I have upgraded this film to Blu-ray. Long awaited the release of this, for sure. I love this movie very much. We have our Killer Rabbit, the best Killer Rabbit film ever made, hands down, Night of the Lepus. This film is so good. Highly recommend you guys check it out. From 1972. A hormone intended to alter the breeding cycle of rabbits overrunning Arizona ranch lands instead turns them into flesh-eating 150-pound monsters in Night of the Lepus. Stuart Whitman, Janet Leigh, Rory Calhoun, excellent cast, and DeForest Kelley are among the intrepid humans facing off against the behemoth bunnies, using guns, flames, dynamite, and anything else in their grasp to battle their oversized, hungry tormentors. It's actually a really good film. I mean, it's really enjoyable, a lot of fun. The packaging is slightly different on this. If you notice, oh no, it's not. I'll shut my mouth. I'm wrong. It's the same exact. It's their new style of. They don't use Elite anymore, I don't believe. They used to use Elite cases, Scream Factory. Now they use these other ones. They're kind of mediocre. The exterior is nicer than the interior. I feel like it's a step up from Eco case, though, for sure. So Anyway, if you guys haven't seen this, I highly recommend you check it out. It is my favorite Killer Bunny film by far. Beats Easter Casket. It beats them all. Easter Bunny Bloodbath. It beats them all. All right, so that's that. That's my that was my Diabolic DVD haul of Code Reds and glorious Scream Factories and all that goodness. Now we have a package from Amazon Germany. I think I know what's in here. I think it's just one media book, but let's check it out. Oh, it's not. It's not what I actually thought it was, so. Whew, nice. This came really quick. So this is, as if I didn't need another edition of this film, but it's one of my favorites by far. We have a Hellraiser box set, German edition, uncut. Now, this is beautiful. I was going to go with like the super tricked out edition, but it was like $120. This one was $60, so I opted to go with this. And basically the only difference is that the super tricked out box set had more discs and posters and swagger and stuff like that, extra swag. But I just opted to go with the discs in this case. Don't have any room for any posters or anything like that anyway, but it's all in German. It's chock full of special features. It is the Hellraiser trilogy. And I think for right now, what the hell? I was gonna keep it sealed, but I think I'm gonna actually, because I have my my Scarlet box set sealed, so I think I'm just gonna leave that sealed, and this one will be my viewing edition. So you've got this. It's kind of a cheap cardboard box. It's not the nicest thing in the world. Then you have this though, beautiful interior, very sleek and just simple, simplistic. And then you have Hellraiser, Hellraiser Hellbound 2, Hellraiser 3, some Turbine Steel Collection pamphlets, and then you have 2 more discs of supplemental features, I believe, but that's basically your interior. Really nice. You know, it was pretty expensive. I don't know. I was kind of reluctant, to be honest, but I decided I'd give it a go. Give it a go-ski. So, yeah, unfortunately I can't really read you the specs because they're all in German, but you can check them out online if you're curious about that. There are plenty of special features, all of which are only in Dutch. That's not true, though. The Hellraiser 1 through 3 are in English and Dutch language, but the Hellraiser story apparently is only in Dutch, as well as Clive Barker's, I don't know what that means, but we'll see. I'll have to pop it in and check it out, but yeah, it was, I don't know, this image kind of drew me in, and if you guys see this on the Amazon Germany website, you can see this version, and then you can see like the souped up edition. I kind of thought that the souped up edition, I wasn't crazy about the artwork. It didn't really look like Pinhead to me. He had a really small head, and it looked kind of weird, but I'm sure looking at this now, what that edition was, like I said, more of everything, and also probably a harder exterior case. I think it's this edition, but this is housed in a nicer exterior box type thing, and then I think there's, like I said, there's extra swag included in it. But so yeah, really nice Hellraiser trilogy. This is put out by Turbine. It's the Turbine company that puts out the Turbine Steel stuff. So yeah, in conjunction with Lakeshore, obviously. Yeah, so curious to see if the supplemental features are in English. I hope they are, but not going to get my hopes up there. And this is, of course, Region B. So, yeah, I don't know if we really needed another Hellraiser.
Nope.
My brother says no, so, but it's still, you didn't even look at it, dude. And he still just doesn't care. He's shaking his head. He knows I'm a fucking idiot. But anyways, beautiful. So, thank you guys for watching this update. I will talk to you very soon. Have a great night. Brian Duchaney just texted.